turn off the lights. Take what you want from this, try to catch me by surprise. Tell me what you wanna see, bring me to the edge. Get me time and time again. We rise for miles above the world. On and on, let it burn all night. We won't even stop for the morning light. Oh, high above the clouds. On and on, let it burn all night. We keep
Called today.
Well, as I said the other day when I watched the broadcast, my eyes from right field, I'm missing in and out. I think I'm getting the elevation of the pitch right, but too many times I said that pitch missed inside when it was actually outside. So
Kick him away and see what he does.
that's in the
Fly
air.
ball, that should be caught.
Yeah, Brady's gonna
How
camp
about
under
that for positioning? Action following.
That's on the ground. Looks like Colin's going to play it and make a good throw to get him by a step. So two outs defensively made by.
That
got
was
him
it.
looking.
Yes, sir.
So bases loaded right here for Connor, and Connor's had some big hits in the district games. I have no problem putting Thomas on and letting Connor swing. It's on the ground. It's not going to be two. They're going to get it. That pushes that run. Okay, that one missed. Yeah. So that's going to push Dason Hill. That's well hit. Yeah, that's going to get down. So Mustangs pick up a run, and Gianni's going to go to second standing up.
Yeah, one time. And I'm literally, okay, is that going to be playable?
Should be the last out.
Shortstop.
Connor goes back and gets it. So nice outing right there for Sam Gerard to close that out. And just a dominant win by the Mustangs, Trey.
And the Mustangs do the deal, Jeff. They do it again. Look at that line out there.
Go ball! Get out of here! Get out of here!
Oh, get deep! Get deep! Deep! Oh. 2 balls, 1 strike on Jared Boswell Jr., the first baseman for the Mustangs. Hadn't been in a bigger spot in his life. Oh, he hit one. He burned him. He burned him. Let's go. He burned him.
Yeah!
We got it. We're
Ball game!
Mustangs are state champions.
I love it, Trey.
Oh, my God.
Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio begins now.
Jeff, we're hot. Screwed up a little bit on the intro, but I think we can recover from it. What do you think? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, Trey. I was up by the press box earlier, and I noticed on the side of the press box they've got some history out here at Denton with their baseball program. The Texas Tech baseball coach played high school ball here, as well as the Oklahoma baseball coach. So Hunter Dozier also played ball here. I think he's still around the major leagues. He was with Kansas City and has been in the majors about 10 years. But yeah, that Texas Tech coach, Tim Tadlock, he played here. And I believe the Oklahoma's coach is Tim Johnson.
A lot of wind on that ambient. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's good stuff, Jeff. I mean, these guys are proud of their baseball. And, you know, they've been in the mix. You know, in the last couple years ago, they were in the thick of it, you know. And I guess now they're kind of rebuilding a little bit. Although that kid that came on the hill, he threw pretty hard in game one.
Yeah. We had some hits off of him, but also some walks helped our cause. I was just looking back at the box score, and we had 9 hits, and 4 of those were doubles. Gianni had 2 doubles. Colin Park had 2 doubles, and really across the lineup, everybody seemed to make a contribution of some sort. We had 7 stolen bases, so you were on target with that. Get aggressive on the bases. We had 8 attempts, only 1 caught stealing, and 7 stolen bases. That's a lot of free bases out there.
I think that coach is kind of keeping it dormant for a while and just unleashing it as he wants to. But it's kind of like Alabama shooting 3-point shots. You know, you just kind of unleash it when the time's right, because you know you got to do it. And anyway, I didn't update the stats or anything, but I did update the rosters or the starting lineup. Of course, looks like there's an error with our G on this one, but the outfield tonight with Ben Chin on the hill, you've got Luke Esquivel on the left, Zach Goldstein in center, and Boozer in right.
And on the infield, we've got Lolly over at third base, Connor Ray at shortstop.
You mean Lale?
Lale, yeah. Colin Park at second base and Jarrett Boswell at first base.
And finally, we've got Ben Chin, Gianni Corral as your battery, and then I believe Thomas Powers is the DH today. I didn't confirm it with Coach. We ran a little behind today, and so beg your pardon for that one. But you know, we're still here and we're ready to go. I don't know what's going on with my ambient, but
well, Trey, it looks like we're going to get started a little bit late. They're having looks like kids night or youth night out here in Denton, so we've got a lot of kids on the field with the players, and that's always
so cool, man.
Yeah, you know, they love it.
Those kids go crazy for that.
We're gonna have the anthem right now.
All right, I'll mute us. Well, you know those guys are just thrilled to be out there on the field, aren't they, Jeff?
Yeah, look at them sprinting across the field right now.
Yeah, that's amazing. They do something like that at Grapevine as well. And as always, our home plate cam tonight's brought to you by Action Logistics. Check them out on the web. And we appreciate Action Logistics for bringing us another camera angle. We did our best to try to get the net out of the way, but it'll be there for a little bit. But we're bringing you a different angle from Denton. We're bringing you a different angle. We got a camera down in the area down here that
on the left field line.
Yeah, on the left field line. That's kind of what I was trying to say. Thank you.
There's a lot of foul territory too. You know, we're a good bit off of the. There's more room than usual. Probably twice as much foul territory as there is at Grapevine. This is a nice facility out here in Denton. It's turf. They've been out here a couple years. I remember at their prior ballpark, which was right by the school. It was a much older facility, and they've certainly upgraded out here at the new school. I was watching Denton's starting pitcher warm up. He's a right-hander. He's kind of herky-jerky, so it'll be interesting to see how the Mustang hitters pick up the ball coming out of his hand. Of course, we're going to have Luke leading off as usual. And Luke did help himself the other night at the plate. He had a RBI single early in the game.
Well, lo and behold, man, I mean, I think all I'm going to have to do here is worry about the runners.
There's a strike to even it at 1-1. Got him swinging it down in the dirt. Wind's kind of blowing from right to left. It's not going to help the ball at all. Possibly could hurt it, especially a ball hit to right.
Yeah, it's going to knock those down. But I think our lefties, our righties that are in there might be able to feast on this a little bit, you know.
That ball's in the air to left field.
Wow, he got inside out.
Yeah,
he's going.
They were playing him kind of shallow. So good start right there by Luke. That ball is in the left center gap, and they just couldn't catch up with it. Coach Webster gives Zach some signs here. Might have him bunting with nobody out and the runner at second base.
Standard call for the Mustangs, Jeff. Let's go ahead and bunt and move them around.
Yeah.
Let's get a sound check from our audience. If you guys can text Jeff and let him know.
Broncos are expecting the bunt. They're in on the corners, and he does square.
Oh, yeah, great bunt. Look at that.
Yeah.
Great bunt. He might have a shot at beating that out. He did. Oh, my
wow.
gosh. You know, once again, that's poor camera work by me. Uh-oh. What do we got?
So they get it out there, but it was bang, bang.
HDMI. Your camera's off. HDMI. Check the connection.
So that brings Jarrett Boswell to the plate, runner at third base and one out.
On the camera itself. Back.
Having some technical issue, I guess, with our left field camera.
Yeah, but this is all, it's all me, really. Okay.
Okay, that one misses to make it 2-0. A little cooler tonight, Trey, than what we've had. It's the first time I've worn this pullover this season, and that's odd in March, you know. Usually you're going to have some games in the 40s and definitely in the 50s, and, you know, we're probably going to be in the mid-60s tonight, which is really as cool as we've gotten.
All I want to know is, wow, I didn't realize he made it all the way to third. He's on third base.
Well, the bunt. He moved him over on the bunt.
Oh, yeah, right. He had a double. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This, you know, that's why it says 1 out. Lost my mind there a second.
Okay, they walked Jared right there, and they didn't seem to be too eager to go after him. 4 straight balls. So that put the runner at first and third for
How was
Brady.
your business trip? How was the business trip yesterday? Pretty good?
Well,
did you have to wear a jacket?
Other than the ninth inning, I mean, the Rangers looked good. It was a 2-2 ball game, and Evaldi had a good start, and they really held Boston in check, with the exception of one guy. Abreu had a huge game. He had 2 home runs and had the big 3-run shot in the ninth to seal the deal at 5-2. But I kind of like the Rangers' additions. You know, Nathaniel Lowe's gone at first base, and I had never really heard much about this guy they had there yesterday. I think it's Mitch Berger's his name. I honestly didn't realize the Rangers picked up Jock Peterson. I guess he's going to be the
I did see
primary
that.
DH against righties. He only came in late to pinch hit yesterday, but he's in the lineup tonight with a righty on the mound. So the Rangers have picked up some veteran hitters, and you know, if they stay healthy, this could be their year again. Or at least they're going to challenge, I think, for the division.
Great camera work tonight on once we got squared away.
Yeah, we had a mound visit there. I'm sure they're talking about the first and third play.
Well, you know what I like to do right here, but it's way early in the game to do anything like that. It's time for a Boozer to tie into one and put it over the yard like he did at Birdville. Oh, he threw him off speed, didn't he?
Yeah, it looked like it missed away.
You know, some of these Mustangs guys, I guess they're tuned in for fastballs, you know.
Well,
we got Luke Escobar.
Oh, that was a good cut.
At,
did he swing through that? I couldn't tell if he fouled it off.
I didn't think he did. I think he swung right through it.
Okay.
Another off speed, I thought, right?
What I was going to say is, I mean, typically you look for the fastball and adjust to the off-speed pitch, because if you're looking off-speed and you get the fastball, it's hard to catch up with it.
Okay.
Another foul ball. See, this is what Brady's been doing the last few games. It looks like he's right on it, and he's just fouling him straight back.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll work out of it. Beautiful night up here in Denton. The sun is setting right now. We've got some cool shades of blue and orange in the sky. Absolutely fantastic. As Boozer takes, what they do, throw over first, and I missed it. Okay.
Yeah, we're just about to lose the sun here.
Oh. Where's he hitting that one?
So right field, it should be deep enough to score the run. They're going to throw home. Okay. Luke gets in there standing up, but it was fairly close play. So Mustangs on the board early right there with a sac fly by Brady. Good baseball. You know, he moved that runner to third with the bunt. Oh, they challenged the tag, and they said he left early. Wow. You don't see that happen successful. You see them challenge it, but they rarely get the call. But
wow, yeah.
Coach Webster doesn't seem to be arguing. So maybe he saw the same thing. So scratch that. We've got a scoreless ball game here headed to the bottom of the first. You're watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
The C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament will be held this year on Friday, October 10th at Fossil Creek Golf Club. The tournament is dedicated to...
Let's do that.
The C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament will be held this year on Friday, October 10th at Fossil Creek Golf Club. The tournament is dedicated to honoring the memory of C.J., who was a GHS student actively involved in DECA and golf. 100% of the proceeds from the tournament create scholarships for deserving DECA seniors at Grapevine High School. Since 2020, $45,000 in scholarships have been awarded. To find out more, including how to donate or be part of the tournament, please go to www.cjmemorialgolftournament.com.
All right, Jeff. You know, we get some good shots, but we need to actually be able to follow the ball. So I'm going to have to talk to Phil a little bit about it. But Mustangs, look like they left the run hanging there.
Yeah, you had to take that run off the board. We thought we had a run there on that, what we thought was a sac fly, but obviously the umpire said he left early, and he went in standing up. It wasn't tremendously deep, and the right fielder did make a good throw, so maybe he did break early. Again, Coach Webster didn't seem to question the call.
So I didn't know anything about what happened to the Rangers yesterday. Did tell me about the game? I didn't.
Well, I mean, both starters pitched well. They Evaldi gave up 2 earned runs and went 6 innings. I was actually a little surprised they didn't bring him out in the 7th. His pitch count wasn't super high, but maybe early in the year they didn't want to push him. And it just the bullpen. I believe it was Luke Jackson for the Rangers.
I like Luke. That he played for the Braves a few years back.
Yeah,
right?
Well, he took the loss.
He did.
They got 2 base runners on in the 9th, and Abreu hit his second home run of the day, which was a 3-run shot, and that was pretty much a ball game. There's a good pitch right there by Ben.
1-2 count here, Jeff. Jumping ahead early. That's what we need, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like to see Ben throw a lot of early strikes.
Solid outing last time against Argyle on Friday.
Okay, that one missed down right there.
You know how he did on Friday?
Yeah, I'll go back and get the box score. I know he gave up 4 earned runs that night.
But he did get the win, and it was like a 12-4 victory.
It was a 12-4 win. Yeah, Ben went 5.
Wow.
Okay, we get a strikeout right there. Ben went 5 innings, gave up 4 hits. Actually, only 2 earned runs. 2 of the runs were unearned and had 7 strikeouts. So, yeah, that was a better outing than I remembered. I didn't realize 2 of those runs were unearned. This is the shortstop, Perez, at the plate. He squares the bunt and takes it for a strike.
Been impressed with the umpiring over the last 6 games that we've covered.
Yeah, it's been consistent. There's really been nothing really questionable that we've seen. Lolly was in on the grass, but takes a step back. He did square on that first pitch, but looks like that was maybe just to get Lolly to come in. I was looking at Luke's pitch count from Wednesday night. He only threw 83 pitches in 6 innings, which is a really efficient pitch count, considering he had 11 strikeouts. You know, when you get a lot of early contact, it's easy to keep the pitch count down. But when you're putting up 11 strikeouts, that's a minimum of 3 pitches. More often than not, it's going to be maybe 4 or 5. But he threw 58 strikes in those 83 pitches. So that's that 65 to 70% strike ratio that I'd like to see Ben at.
Well, I got to tell you what I think one of the bright spots out of that game, besides the fact that Luke continues to be the force on the mound, is Sammy Gerard, man.
That's going to be a tough play. Colin gets to it, but he's not going to have enough to throw him out. So clean base hit up the middle there.
Sam Gerard.
He did look good in that 7th inning.
I talked to some folks, and they said he was bringing it. I mean, upper 80s.
I believe it. He's definitely got good velocity, and we saw it in the first 2 innings that he threw that Saturday game against Hebron. He's got a big arm, and really, from what I have seen, which is again is a very small sample, if he throws strikes, he's going to be tough.
Oh, look at that! Put pressure on. Oh, I don't. That's the slash play. Huh?
Yeah, we haven't seen that too often. This is the first baseman Medina at the plate.
Jeff, looks like everybody's kind of playing straight away. Man, it looks like right field may be pinched in a bit, but not much.
We're a long ways from right field, Trey. It's hard to get a feel for where he's at.
Oh, I got a great feel. I got my sonar.
Good luck.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
Yeah, Gianni throws behind him there. We haven't seen a whole lot of that this season. Gianni's not afraid to throw to the bases, though.
Well, I like that back pick. That was well timed. It was the right place for it, right? Nobody expecting it.
Yeah, if you can get him taking a big secondary lead. Okay, we throw to first, and wow,
Was it close?
good pick up there. I mean, that ball was in the dirt, and Jarrett picked it up. It one-hopped him. Another throw behind him. Okay, nothing happening. So Gianni feels like he's getting too big a secondary lead. That's on the ground to Lally. He comes up with the clean. He's going to go to second. They turn it. Nice turn right there.
Nice job by the Mustangs.
I wasn't sure that ball was hit hard enough, but nice, really nice turn right there by Lally and Colin Park. So the Mustangs shut them down in order, and we've got a scoreless ball game headed to the top of the second.
You're listening to Mustang Baseball Live on Trader. We're going to try to bring you some music here. Let's see what happens.
Okay, we got Lolly leading off the top of the second inning for the Mustangs, and we talked on Wednesday about how hot Lolly's been. He was hitting 500 in the last 5 games coming into Wednesday night. I know he had one hit Wednesday night and had a hard out to the third baseman, so he continues to swing a hot stick. Swings through that one right there. Had a softball game over there earlier, but looks like they just finished up. That's in the air, fairly deep, but the right fielder plays it okay. Yeah, he went back on it and then had to come in a few steps to get it. So pretty nice play there, and another hard-hit ball right there by Lolly. Mentioned earlier, Gianni had a big night on Wednesday night. He had 2 doubles on Wednesday night. That's hard hit.
Wow.
Right at third baseman. Well, he makes a nice play to get him. He actually had to go to his left.
Was he off the bag a little? That's a great play, wasn't it?
Yeah, the umpire gave him the call. But, yeah, that third baseman had made a really nice play. Had to go to his left quick and came up and got rid of it in a hurry to get Gianni. So, at least early, maybe the Broncos are a little more comfortable on their home field. They have off to a better start than
looking solid.
Than Wednesday night. And that brings Colin Park. He also had 2 doubles on Wednesday night.
This guy's got an interesting motion. He puts it right here, and then comes around and slings
I called it herky-jerky. That was the best I could come up with.
I don't know. It's unique. It actually, I don't know if it's unique, but I'm trying to figure out who in the bigs throws like that, but it's he gets leverage, he keeps the ball behind him too with that move.
That's what I was going to be interesting to see if the Mustang hitters.
See how long that ball stays behind him?
Yeah.
That's pretty significant.
Okay, that's a base on balls right there, 4 straight balls. Trey, your Braves lost yesterday too.
They gave up a home run in the 7th, right? That caused a problem.
I just saw the final score. I didn't look at it close. So yeah, that brings Thomas Power to the plate. He is the DH tonight. See, Thomas is going with the long pant look, Trey. Back when we played, everybody was the high stirrups.
Philip, get the guy on first base in that frame.
They were running, okay. He's going to get there.
That?
Catcher had trouble coming up with that ball.
Yep.
So got a runner in scoring position right here for Thomas. 2 outs. Thomas had a hit on Wednesday night.
Thomas has been pretty steady back there. Get the bat on the ball, right?
Yeah, he's got a pretty compact swing.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, takes that one for a strike.
2-0 breaking pitch.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have swung at that either.
Yeah, that's,
Trey, I kind of like the monitor view better than trying to watch the game from here. Oh, wow.
That went behind him.
Yeah, the catcher did a good job just gloving that one.
Wow. (3-1) here. Thomas sit on one. What is it, doubles or no, triples?
Triple or foul ball.
Yeah, well, Thomas is a guy that'll take a rip. Plus, the wind's working in his favor. Gets one up. Maybe he can Give it a ride here to left. Oh, got
Look,
through
another
off
breaking
speed on
pitch.
3-1.
Yeah.
That was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're the pitcher, it was awesome. If you're the batter, not so much. But nobody in the park is looking for that pitch on 3-1.
Yeah, I guess with the base open, they feel like they're not going to give in to him too much. Oh, gets the strikeout there. So that ends the inning, and the Mustangs strand a runner at second. And we're still in a scoreless ball game headed to the bottom of the second. You're watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. This is the catcher Oliver at the plate. He's a cleanup hitter. Swings through that one.
Wow.
Another swing and miss.
Strikeout.
Oh,
Johnny
strikeout.
throws
Yep.
that 90-mile-an-hour fastball down to third. Man, I'd love to see him on the mound one time. He guns it.
I did see a highlight today, Trey, that really impressed me. Ichiro Suzuki.
Saw it.
You saw that. 86, he threw out the first
What
pitch.
was he, 51 years old?
That's incredible. I mean,
No, 51 was his number.
I mean, he wasn't even a pitcher. He was an outfielder. He brings it 86.
Yeah. Rocked and fired, didn't he? I saw that. And then did you see the one about Judge giving the baseball to the kid in the outfield?
I didn't see that.
So there's a kid at the game, and I guess Judge had seen him or something right there on the edge of the fence in the outfield in a Yankees jacket and a Yankees hat and kind of bundled up. There's a hit to Lolly. Let's see what we got here.
Comes up with clean,
Boom.
makes a good throw to get that
Yes, sir.
second out. Lolly's been really solid over there at third base.
Yeah, he has.
That was something we didn't see last year. When he took infield, he was over at first base, but he, really was the primary DH. We never saw him at third base last year. So
I think our camera got adjusted. We had the pitcher in the frame there, didn't we?
Lolly makes the third out. So Mustangs set him down in order, and we're still in a scoreless ball game headed to the top of the third. You're watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
Can't get Can't get enough. That's what I like. Can't get enough. Feeling fine. Can't get enough. That's what I like. Can't get enough. Feeling fine. Hey. Can't get enough. Hey. Just can't get enough. Hey. Can't get enough. No, 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 no. Hey. Just can't get enough. Come on, let's go. Can't get enough. Hey. Start the show. Can't get enough. Hey. Oh, 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 oh. I can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Can't get enough. That's what I like. Can't get enough. Feeling fine. Can't get enough. That's what I like. Can't get enough. Feeling fine. That's what I like. That's what I like. Feeling fine. That's what I like. Can't get enough. I can't get enough. Can't get enough. No, that's what I like. Can't get enough. Feeling fine.
All right, we're back.
Okay, we got Connor Ray leading off the top of the third inning here for the Mustangs. Connor also had a hit on Wednesday night. Foul ball right there. Good hustle right there by Phillip to reposition that home plate on
Yeah, he did a
camera.
great job on that, didn't he?
That's in the air to left. He's going to play it. So just kind of went down and got it, and it got underneath it too much. That brings Luke to the plate, and he had a double in his first at bat, which is the Mustangs' only hit so far. Kind of quiet out here at the ballpark tonight. I guess there's a lot of other places to be in Denton on a Friday night, Trey. Foul ball right there.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a college town, you know.
It is a college
they've
town.
got a square downtown with some a lot of live music.
Yeah.
A lot of live music.
Yeah, exactly.
That's on the ground, right at the shortstop. He comes up with it clean, and he's going to get him. So, Broncos are making all the plays early. Zach had that sacrifice bunt his first time up to move Luke to third base.
I'm giving some love right here. I didn't have it up the first time up.
Wonder if he has to have a bigger helmet, because when you showed that headshot of him, he's got a lot of hair coming out of the side of that hat.
Not touching it. Not touching it. That's you. You deal.
I had a college coach that he was pretty strict about haircuts. If not sure that would have passed his inspection. That's in the air, pretty well hit. Yeah, that's going to be down for a double, maybe three. This is a big park. Zach's going to keep going.
Oh, look at him. He bobbled it out in the outfield.
Oh, he went in sliding. Okay. Yeah, for a second there, I thought we might try and at least force a throw, because that shortstop had to go way out to cut that throw. And I doubt Coach was telling Zach to get down, but he went in head first to third. It'd have been interesting to see if we could have forced a throw home, and if it's an throw off the line, maybe you steal a run right there. At least, with two outs. it'd be worth a shot. So good to see Zach drive one right there.
Kind of a threat, I would say. At third base, you know, we have this discussion a lot about the different ways that you can score now. When you're at third base.
You see a lot more pass balls at this level than you do at the college or the pro level. So that to me, that's the big factor. Is that's well hit. Get out of here. He
torched it.
One hops the fence right under the 385 sign. He's going 3-2. He's going to get there.
Wow.
Boy, that ball was well hit. Trey, that was reminiscent of the shot in Round Rock on about the same line. And, again, that center fielder just can't run it down. Too hard hit and just not in the air a long time. So back-to-back triples, Trey, to put the Mustangs on the board. You don't see that too often. You don't see back-to-back triples.
No.
Ballpark is bigger, or it seems bigger than Grapevine, but actually the dimensions are pretty similar. It's just got a bigger feel to it.
The alley's the same.
Yeah, 365,
yeah.
And then
now straightaway center at Grapevine's got about 25 more feet.
Yeah, I don't know what it is that makes this park to me feel bigger.
There's no backdrop.
That's a good point. So Brady's in a 3-0 count right here.
So Jarrett Boswell's at third after a triple to drive in Zach Goldstein.
That's a strike right there.
Coach going to give him the swing away on one of these one day.
Well, I would look for him to swing right here if he gets a good pitch. That's in the air and probably going to be played by the shortstop. Okay, so Mustangs leave a runner stranded, but we do put a mark on the board to take a 1-0 lead here headed to the bottom of the third inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
I have trained you well, Garcon. Let's see.
Okay, the Mustang hitters give Ben a run to work with here. Trey, there's a rabbit up there on the grass right in front of us.
Really? Where's the hawk that's going to take him down?
Oh, man.
No, okay, never mind. I shouldn't say that.
See him running right behind the fence over there?
Yeah, doesn't surprise me. This is
We're out in the country a bit.
we are in, yeah. I mean, not so much that you don't feel like you can get somewhere. This is actually, I drove through town to get to this location, or through something that felt like town, and I saw some restaurants that looked cool. I saw one place with a nice patio as Chin goes to 2-0 on the batter. I saw something called Mr. Chopsticks, and it was really, I was thinking to myself, wow, wish I'd gotten here a little earlier. That's what we need to do, Jeff. We need to do like they do on the football. We need to get to the places early and take some pictures of the food and do a food segment.
I think, didn't we go to an old pizza place here our last trip up here, and it'd been there since like the 70s? It was.
Yeah, and
the
pizza was the pizza was okay. I don't think it was like.
Yeah, I just remember it had been there forever. So
it wasn't like Grimaldi's or Wise Guys, you know.
So the Broncos get a base runner right there. That let's see.
Mute mine, please. Phil, when somebody gets on base, don't be afraid to zoom in.
That was the pitcher right there, and they're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. So it's the number 8 hitter, and he may just try and move that runner with a bunt.
Yeah, we got to run on first. I need to go ahead and make sure I don't hog the icons. And I've got some. Oh, there goes that rabbit. Is that the same one, or is that a new one?
No, that's the same one, although I could have thought I saw him go under the fence. He decided to come back. The grass must be greener over here. There's 2 of them, actually. No, there's 2.
Yeah, no, there's 2. It's a male and female.
Okay,
look
it's
at that.
running.
He got him. What a great view right here. I'm glad we didn't.
So
wow.
Good throw right there by Gianni.
He didn't even come up. He threw it from his knees.
Yeah, the ball beat him to second base by a good bit. It was actually on the shortstop side of the bag, but we still had time to put the tag on him. Well, that's well hit. Nice play by Lolly. Oh, wow.
Boom.
Good glove work right there. Just kind of one-hopped it and came up and threw a strike. The ball was pretty well hit.
Yeah. I've been pleasantly surprised by Lale over at third base, man. Very, very consistent this season.
Yeah, well, again, it's just not something we saw last season. We've got a brand new, really left side of the infield with Connor and Lolly, and they just picked up where last year's group, Ryan and Brent left off.
Yeah, Brent Lee and Ryan Williams, in case you forgot.
Wait. I actually had those names right.
Okay. All right. But, gosh, the Mustangs have been fortunate to have fantastic infield for the last several years.
The second baseman DeLong at the plate for the Broncos.
Good job by our camera guy on doing the phase shift with the camera out there. I mean, yeah, you can see the net moving around, but it's not.
So 1-2 count right here on the hitter. Good spot right there.
Yeah, Gianni, I hear from a lot of umpires, Jeff, that they love being back there when he's there because he's a great receiver of the ball.
Oh, didn't get the call.
Didn't get it.
No, I remember Mark saying that exactly on the broadcast Wednesday night, which was interesting to hear him say that because that makes a difference in in
everything.
balls and strikes. It really does. Foul ball right there.
And you know this because?
Well, for one thing, if you are standing up on balls,
oh, absolutely,
you're not going to get the
no. And if you're catching them, if you're handcuffing yourself where the umpire can't see it, that's
there it
strike
is.
3 right there.
So another strikeout
How many
right there.
strikeouts do the Mustangs have, Jeff?
I believe that's only the second strikeout for Ben. So
I'm going to have to get some K-meter action tonight, whether it's working, broken, whatever.
actually, that's his third strikeout.
Okay.
So on a 1 per inning pace. So we're headed to the top of the 4th inning. Mustangs sit on a 1-0 lead here. You're watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
This is alright. This is our land. This is alright. And we'll never give it up without a fight. This is our flag. Raise it up high. This is our land.
Okay, we got Lolly leading off the top of the 4th inning for the Mustangs, and Lolly made 2 nice defensive plays in that bottom half of the 3rd inning.
Isn't that always the way it works? I mean, you make a big play on one part of the inning and come back and oh my goodness,
He had a
murderous
his
cut.
eyes set on us out here in the parking
A
lot.
murderous cut. I was like, I'm coming at you guys. Even if I foul it, I'm hitting the Tradio truck.
Well, he's been really swinging aggressively. He's not swinging just to make contact. He's swinging to do some damage and swings through that one. Looked like a breaking pitch right there.
And why not? I mean, you got 2 strikes to get your cut. Now, with 2 strikes, you might have to shorten up a bit. But,
I'd like to know what size bat that is he's using. It looks huge.
it looks like a Chris Davis bat.
Which,
doesn't
I
it?
mean, he – oh, wow. For it still to look big, it's got to be at least a 34.
Oh, my gosh, where'd that go?
Oh, that's a hit. 1 hop's the left fielder. Just another rocket off his bat, Trey. He's been hitting the ball hard.
Wow.
Just had top spin on it. But he was right on it. Hit the ball hard his first time up to the right fielder. I mean, he really has been using the whole field, and when I say the whole field, not just right to left, all the way to the fence.
That's an excellent point, Jeff.
And when you can back those outfielders up, you're going to get a lot more balls
Yeah,
dropped. That ball actually carried a good bit, but again, they're going to play him deeper than most of our hitters if they have been paying attention at all.
Yeah, he torched it, though. There's no doubt about it.
Looked like Gianni was swinging on that first pitch.
Well, this is,
It's a potential
No.
bunting situation,
Okay.
but we have Gianni coming off of 2 double nights, so you'd like to give
Let
him
him take some
give him a
cuts.
chance at least one good swing on it. He is swinging.
inside. There's another thing, advantage Gianni has is that when he's in the box, he knows what's a strike and what's not. He's already figured it out by the time he comes up after being back behind the dish. Oh, it was a great pitch by that pitcher.
Yeah, just fooled him on a curveball.
This
Yeah,
is
that's a good
multiple-
point.
Multiple times tonight, too. Go ahead.
Gianni should have a good feel if he's given a little on the outside or the inner half or, up or down. So that is a good point. You catchers should know what to take and what to swing at.
Yeah, and also what I was going to say is that he's not giving it in the alley, obviously. But what I was going to say is that pitcher is not afraid to throw the deuce on any count. Several times he's been behind the count and he's thrown it for a strike.
Well, right there was 2-1, and he came with a curveball. That's
Oh,
our
my gosh.
way.
That's
Going
going
to
to hit the
clear the fence, but foul. So
Wow, almost.
we had a great view of that one.
Yeah.
I thought Phillip might be endangered for a second, but the Rabbits got something to play with out here.
Yeah, I'm not sure he gives 2 rips on that baseball, but let's see what happens. So the Mustangs are looking for a way to ignite a rally, I think. Go right field with it.
In the air, it's going to be played by. It's going to be a tough play. They got to come a long way as he gets there. Center fielder makes the play.
That looks like the pitcher the other night. Is
It-
center field the pitcher?
He went to center field after he came off the mound, so you're right. That is the pitcher. I believe his name is Armour.
He was delivering the seeds in the first part of that game.
Yeah, he had a good fastball. They're going to have a visit here. This is interesting. It almost looked like on that last pitch that pitcher really dropped down through his sidearm, and I think we might. I don't know if it's an injury issue or kind of an odd time for a visit if he's. Okay,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
going to make a change. It may have
Yeah.
been an injury.
He may have hurt something.
He really dropped down and threw his sidearm.
Yeah.
It didn't throw that many pitches, so that's what makes me think it's.
And he didn't throw on Wednesday night, did he?
That was Andoga. I don't think he pitched on Wednesday night. He'd only thrown 55 pitches.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it. Stuck in the motion, same old thing day to day. Fussing and groaning, but that won't go pave the way.
Gotta work hard, fight for your spot, whether you like it or not. Gotta work hard, fight for your spot, on your rise to the top. I'm one of one, no, they can't steal my style.
So it'd be interesting to know whether that was considered an injury or maybe the coach is just ready to make a change. It's halfway through the game.
I'm not sure, Trey. He didn't get an excessive amount of warm-up pitches.
That's exactly
We didn't
right.
have a good look at their bullpen. Their bullpen must be behind their hitting facility, so we couldn't tell if someone was in the pen throwing. But either way, we definitely have a pitching change, and got Colin Park at the plate now. Boy, that's well hit down the right field line.
Oh, that's deep in the corner.
It's fair.
It's a fair ball.
We've got Lolly chugging. He's probably going to hold at third. Okay. So another double right there for Colin Park. That's his third double in the last 2 games.
In fuego, huh?
Yeah, that 6-7 spot in the order has been hot the last 2 games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brings Thomas Parks to the plate.
Powers, but
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay. No,
Stuck on Park.
that we should call him. Oh, listen, we got a great nickname for Colin Parks and Recreation. Yes, there we go. That's what we got to do for him now.
So, Thomas Powers at the plate.
Yeah, right. Where we got base runners, I got to update my icons.
Someone already grabbed that ball.
I got to update my icons. We got base runners on second and third.
Runners at second and third, and
Got Colin Park at second after that double, and Lolly over at third.
1 out.
Yep.
On the ground,
nice
right there.
job of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's going to get a
See
run
him
in.
go the oppo. Yeah.
So he picks up an RBI right there, and the Mustangs pick up their second run.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I like the left field angle or not. I think maybe straight on gives us a better opportunity to follow the plays, Challenging. I mean, we get some good shots here. Actually, that shot in the corner was pretty amazing.
So it's just sticking with that home plate camera? That's what you're thinking?
Well, I'm just thinking normally we would be in center field from here, with an elevated camera. And
that's a high fence out there.
Yeah. No, not center. I mean, right here.
Oh,
where
left
we
center.
Yeah, left center. Sorry. How many runners we got? We got a runner at third only.
Yeah, just Colin at third base and Connor Ray at the plate. No, the left fielder's got it. So Mustangs leave a runner stranded, but do pick up a run and sit on a 2-0 lead going to the bottom of the fourth. You're watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
The crowd is in awe. What did you think was gonna happen? I don't know what you thought. You see, this is more than a sport. You made a mistake. You walked in the door. This come with a cost. You taking a loss. Let me remind you where you are. This is our house. This is our house. This is our house. We about to take them out. We go in. This is our house. This is our house. This is our house. We about to take them out. We going all out. We going all out. We going all out. We going. This is our house. We going all out. We going all out. We going all out. We going. This is our house. Come on. Determined to make it. Hard work and dedication got me where I'm at. So ain't no turning back. See, I was born for this. Nobody alive can say otherwise. I dare you to try to take what's mine. There ain't no fear in my eyes. Let them know who you playing with. Who you playing with. Who you playing with. You don't know who you playing with. Who you playing with. Who you playing with. Who you playing with. You don't know who you playing with. This is our house. This is our house. This is our house. We about to take them out. We go in. This is our house. This is our house. This is our house. We about to take them out. We going all out. We going all out. We going all out. We going. This is our house. We going all out. We going all out. We going all
We are back to live, Jeff, and our camera guy got us squared away on this view. Home plate.
He's getting a workout now tonight, having to trek down to home plate and fix that camera.
He is. We don't have anybody on base. What am I doing here? What inning we got, though?
We're in the bottom of the fourth. This is Cooper Feltz leading off for the Broncos, and that's on the ground. Well, Connor makes a nice play and throws him out.
Wow.
Charged that ball and got it on the short hop, and just an aggressive play right there. One that if you sit back, maybe you get a bad hop, but he was aggressive and made the play the way it needed to be made. This is shortstop Perez at the plate for the Broncos. He's got their only hit of the game.
Tight game here. Ben Chin rising to the occasion. Oof. Little down, I guess. Actually, Gianni had to catch it down, so I'm sure it was down.
Yeah, Ben is throwing a lot of strikes tonight. Hasn't walked anybody.
These guys have a Daktronics system up there, which is, most schools have had one at least. Like Grapevine has one at their football stadium. Southlake has one at their football stadium. There's like all the Denton schools have it at their football stadiums, and up there in baseball they've got it. And the great thing about it is the only thing we have to worry about tonight is the runners. So you can see how the runners have been off various times in the game, but the top and bottom flag, automatic.
I jinxed Ben. He just walked the first batter of the game.
What'd you do? Did you sit here and talk
I
about
said
how
he hadn't had a walk, and,
Yeah.
and sure enough, he walks
just
that
go
guy.
ahead and do stuff like that,
Trey, it would be nice for Phillip to get a shot of their scoreboard. They have player pictures up on it. It is, I like the Grapevine scoreboard,
That
but
one's
it's not
incredible.
there. Yeah,
No,
it's not
that's pretty
there.
incredible, right? That one is pretty incredible, isn't it? Wow. Well, and also they have sponsor logos up there.
They do.
So somebody said, hey, we want to get our picture up there. That's pretty impressive. I thought at one point Grapevine was considering doing something like that. I thought that's what Jay Finnegan had told me. But we got, there's more data on the screen now over there at Grapevine.
Yeah, it's certainly better than it used to be, but it's not.
I don't know.
It's not there yet. Oh, thought he was leaning a bit, but that runner gets back safely.
We need one of those ground balls to turn it here on the infield. Mustang's defense has been stellar.
This is the number 3 hitter at the plate, Medina, and he is now on the mound. I didn't get the name earlier, but he is now the pitcher for the Broncos.
So he came from a position he was already in the lineup?
Correct. He was at first base.
Got it. Talked to Joe lately?
Well, Trey.
Caught any fish?
You had a lot going on before the game, or I would have sent you the picture. He was out fishing again today and caught a couple of nice ones. So,
well, text it to me. I can get it on the screen.
I will send them to you here shortly.
I think our loyal followers are interested in knowing how many. Same place?
Same place, Lake Fayette.
Is he getting ready for a tournament out there or something?
I'll say this, he might be looking for a tournament because I asked him, did he catch them on the same lure
set up,
and he said yes, but I didn't get the details on what lure that was. And I wasn't going to press.
He's somewhat of a superhero on the broadcast.
Well,
Tradio, he's the official bass fisherman for Tradio.
You know, if he gets a guide service, he's going to have to start advertising on Tradio.
He
He'd
is
be one of our sponsors.
Oh, I guarantee you. They're got some scouting info on this guy, obviously, Jeff, because they are trying to keep him pretty close there at first base.
Yeah, he looks like he's got decent speed. You know, he fits my middle infielder stereotype of a good athlete. He's a shortstop.
Yeah. Yeah, we know how accurate that stereotype is. Oh, wow. What else did you hear about opening day? Did you hear anything else?
Let's see. What did I see out there that was new? Got him swinging right there for a strikeout.
That's huge. I mean, I believe there's some guys that say that runners against the Mustangs pitching are a premium. So that's why we see teams bunting with one out and doing other things. I mean, the pitching staff has picked up this year, very similar to last year. We had a guy named Dason Hill and Joe, the Joker, and Luke Schreier.
You know, if Dason makes it to the major leagues, I may have shot my opportunity to get free tickets from him.
Oh, that's gone. When you forgot his name on that interview with Coach. You know, and now Coach was looking for an interview tonight. I told him it went so well last week that Friday nights were going to be the night.
I was a little tardy getting here.
My labor. I'll have to tell him my labor is.
It's a bit of a haul up here.
No, it is. It is, and the directions took me a very unique way, not the highway all the way.
Same with me, Trey. I got off 35 about 10 miles short of getting here.
Yeah, right there at the stadium.
And apparently there was a wreck up at like 35 North and 35W, and so that might have been why.
So that may be some
like
AI intelligence. Oh, I don't even know. That guy stole a base.
Yeah, so runner at second for the Broncos, 2 outs, and this is the catcher, Oliver, at the plate.
So much for my analytic algorithm. How many pitches has been thrown, Jeff?
He is he's at 52 pitches right now. So good count, or good pitch count through almost 4 innings.
Great pitch right there. Seemed like that was another breaker of some type. Set him up for a good fastball right here on the hands. But I'm sure they've scouted him. I don't know what the guy hits. If it was you or me, I'd be throwing fastball on the hands.
Yeah, 2-2 count. Oh, got him swinging at a breaking pitch.
Wow.
So put another K on the board.
Oh, I didn't have the K meter up. I didn't have the K meter up. Okay, we'll have to do that.
5 strikeouts through 4 innings for Ben. And you're watching Mustang Baseball live as the Mustangs sit on that 2-0 lead. Okay, we got Luke Esquivel leading off the 5th inning for the Mustangs, and Luke had that double in his first at bat. One of 4 extra base hits tonight for the Mustangs. That's on the ground. Second baseman's going to make the play. That brings Zach Goldstein to the plate, and he also has a double tonight. Actually, no, he had a triple. He got things started in that. Let's see, Jarrett hit a triple right behind him. That would have been the 4th inning, I believe. That's on the ground, right at the second baseman. He's going to make another play right there. So 2 quick outs for the Broncos.
One thing you can say, this turf is true, isn't it?
Yeah, no bad hops out there. You might pound one into it and get a big hop that actually can help the hitter, but you don't see the bad hop that sometimes you'll get on dirt. So that brings Jarrett to the plate, who really drove one in his last at bat. That one hopped the fence just under the 385 sign. And it was really a line drive. It wasn't a ball that got up in the air much.
I've been forgetting to give these guys the love they deserve, man.
You know, Mark talked about the other night how Gianni's gotten stronger and really driving more balls than he did as a 9th grader. And I look at Jarrett, and you can tell he's been in the weight room. You know,
just since last year.
He's solid.
Yep. And I think he's worked a lot on his footwork and speed. It really has shown up. I mean, he's getting the green light at first base. Oh.
Well, he had a triple in his last at bat, so.
Oh, he did. That's right. He hit it to.
We got to see that speed around the bases.
I forgot about that. Over the center fielder's head, right? Right center?
Yep. Just to that 385 sign where the taller part of the wall comes down.
You know what I haven't been using? I haven't been using that fancy run score video.
Okay, there's a base on balls. I believe that's actually Jarrett's second walk of the night. Wow, you were so proud of the other night, Trey.
Don't worry, I'm about to fix it. I'm about to do it, man.
Are we going to rewind some runs just so you can show it?
We're going to do something.
So that brings Brady to the plate. Got it. Runner at first base and 2 outs.
I think Brady's due, Jeff. Time for him to torque one.
Yeah, he did have one hit Wednesday night, but haven't quite seen his bat come alive like we have some of the other Mustangs. Big hole over there on that right side. The second baseman seems to be favoring the middle of the field. Of course, that first baseman's having to hold Jarrett on. See, some of the kids that came out tonight for the game are having their own game along that right field fence over there. They aren't too concerned about the Broncos game at the moment.
I think there could be JV guys that are riding the bus back, right? Maybe.
I think it's just local kids that came out for the pregame ceremony.
Oh, got it. I remember.
Yeah.
Kids' night. Oh.
Wow. Takes that one. That looked like a good pitch to hit.
Yeah, he knew he knew it. Did you see his head? He did this. Yeah, that would have been okay to hit.
So 3-2 count and 2 outs. So Jarrett's moving on.
I think it's a good to break a pitch again.
Jarrett is moving on the pitch. There he goes. Okay, that's a ball. So we get another base on balls right here and put 2 on for Lolly, and that's a good spot with Lolly's the way Lolly's been swinging it lately. Lolly had that single to left field that was a rocket in his last at bat. Left fielder is.
He's probably honoring him.
He's pretty deep, understandable.
Oh, that's a good swing right there.
Yeah, just swung through that one.
Lil, yes.
I noticed the other night at Grapevine, the Esquivel brothers had their cleats on the brick behind home plate, and they have their names on their cleats.
Well, that's all the rage now. You can go online and order single unit.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a big deal, I guess.
That's going to keep your teammate from wearing your cleats.
It is, or your brother. Your teammate or your brother, one of the two.
Yeah. I'm going to say Lolly probably has a bigger shoe size than Luke. But,
Well, how tall is Luke right now? 6'2"?
He's probably 6'2".
And Lolly's 6'4", 6'5", something like that.
One of those.
I know you've been avoiding the this discussion, but you've got to acknowledge Alabama's offensive output last night.
Well, Trey, I didn't get to watch any of the game. We were at Texas Live after the game trying to wait out the traffic. And,
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
To rehydrate
This
after a tough game.
This is Jeff. Yeah. That ball.
Wow, another just hard hit ball right at him, and shortstop ends the inning. But, boy, Lolly is hitting them hard and just you just keep swinging and they're going to fall. But
wow.
Mustangs strand 2 runners and still sit on that 2-0 lead headed to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
They don't see behind the lens. Ready to defend my honor, my pride rocks. It's a corner matata. I'm always ready for battle. Head never hits the floor. Looking up, never looking down. Wait till you hear me roar. We ain't even in the same league. I'm a different animal, the same beast. Ain't nobody here that's gonna tame me. Don't imitate what you can't be, bruh. I am the king. I am the king. I am the king. I am the king of the jungle. And it won't take me down. I am the king. I am the king of the jungle. I'm the king of the jungle. And it won't take me down. I'm not expecting to win. They don't see behind the lens. Ready to defend my honor, my pride rocks. It's a corner matata. I'm always ready for battle. Head never hits the floor. Looking up, never looking down. Wait till you hear me roar. We ain't even in the same league. I'm a different animal, the same beast. Ain't nobody here that's gonna tame me. Don't imitate what you can't be, bruh. I am the king. I am the king. I am the king. I am the king of the jungle. And it won't take me down. I am the king. I am the king of the jungle. I'm the king of the jungle. And it won't take me down. Tried the best a couple times. I was with a couple lies. I don't know why. Everybody wants to be the person that they see on TV and think they can come against me. So I don't know why you diss me.
All right, Jeff. We're back on.
You know, Trey, it seems like we should have a bigger lead than we do. We've had, 5 hits and a couple of walks, and of the 5 hits, 4 were extra base hits, and the Broncos are just hanging in there and staying in striking distance.
I'm telling you, these guys just had a string of bad luck last year, and they've got skills on the team for sure. They offered it that one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the third baseman Groves at the plate. Ben's only allowed 1 hit so far through 4 innings.
I think you can hear the vehicle more than the ambient. Oh well. Tradio truck has to crank up to replenish the energy. I got the ambient mic a little too close to the vehicle tonight. Okay, now we're back on silent mode. Jeff, I could tell you, I got to stand up as well, my man. Getting a little too pained in the lower back. Yeah, the old age is creeping up fast. Let's just say older age. Okay.
That's a ground ball to Connor, comes up and makes a nice throw for the first out.
Good job. Good camera work. That's good camera work. Definitely. He's turn this down just a little.
Yeah, this is Wednesday night starting pitcher at the plate, Armour.
Yep.
He's playing center field tonight.
Great pitch right there. How many pitches been thrown? You got Game Changer working?
I do. He is at 59 pitches.
Wow, that's pretty efficient. We're only in the we're in the 5th inning. He's only at 59.
Yeah, it's a good pace. I was just looking, Trey. You can see some stars out here. Get away from the city lights and see a few stars.
That one's straight up there, huh?
Yep.
Great block right there by Gianni. Nobody on base, but he's still showing you what kind of skills he has as a.
Well, and there's 2 strikes on that hitter, so if he was to
as
swing
a plate
there,
attendant. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
right.
you've got to with 2 strikes, you kind of got to
you got to
block it up,
yeah, exactly.
in case he swings.
Exactly right.
Another breaking pitch that misses right there.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Connor Ray makes another out right there. A soft line drive to him. So 2 quick outs. You mentioned earlier, Trey, this game is rolling along pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we will have to get a shot of their scoreboard in between innings. I'll let our camera guy know to take a shot of it because it is fantastic. It's very impressive, this whole facility.
Yeah, they spent the money well out here and built a really nice
and they have
ballpark.
Softball over there as well in the same little area. I guess all the high schools do, really, or most.
And honestly, where they used to play, Trey, looked like something from our day back in the 80s.
Oh, really? Okay.
The press box was one of those that doubled as a concession stand. It was very modest.
Oh, like the
Oh,
corral.
that's hard
wow,
hit.
he drilled that.
Okay, Colin Park makes the play, so 3 quick outs right there, and we're going to roll to the top of the 6th inning with the Mustangs still up 2-0.
Wow. Yeah, you're listening to and watching. Actually, let's just stay here.
Okay.
Let's just stay here, turn off the ambient, and we'll chat about baseball. So what are the similarities that you see between this crew and the crew last year?
Well, the pitching jumps out at me right away, Trey. That was my biggest concern coming into the season was, did we have the pitching to, back up those guys that we had last year? And I'm gonna prove to the audience out there that I know their names now. Luke Schreier and of course Dason Hill and the Joker. JoJo.
Yep.
But Ben and Luke have just picked up where they left off last year. And we've also seen Lolly pitch some in relief, and I feel a lot better about our pitching after seeing these first 5, now our 6th district game.
Yeah, so for me, it's the same. To me, that was a question mark because they've got a core group like Coach Webster said. I guess 4 or 5 guys that were right in the thick of it last year. So they have tremendous experience and tremendous understanding of what it's going to take to go deep and maybe make another run for a trophy. And
another thing we've seen, Trey, is excellent defense.
Oh my gosh, it has been equally as impressive this year as last.
Definitely.
And unfortunately, people might say, hey, this is this year. Talk about this year. My baseline is all the games we did in the last couple years, and last year was by far incredible on how well they played defense.
Yeah, I you can't help but compare this year's version of the Mustangs to last year's version because we know that team went all the way. So if we can get to that level, then that's got to be a good feeling as a player, fan, coach of the team. It would be hard to do any better than last year's team did, but yet this year's version of the Mustangs is off to another really good start, and there's certainly a lot of reason to be optimistic.
Absolutely. And they're going for their 17th win tonight?
That would be correct.
Yeah, 16-2. Somebody had put an incorrect game score up there on Max Preps to make it look like they had lost to a team the Phantom game, I guess.
Got Gianni Corral at the plate. Yeah, it makes me wonder, would someone do that on purpose?
I do not understand why. I mean, it's another big team from Austin, that area, I think. Begins with a W.
It seems like there would be like a coach's portal, and they would be the only ones to access to scores.
I'll let Coach Raymond know, because there are people that are going to assess Grapevine based on what's on Max Preps. And so if there's incorrect information, I think we should be curating it, for lack of a better term, right?
Yeah. So Gianni gets as a base runner with a walk, and we're going to have a courtesy runner. I believe that's Connor McDermott, but got another mound visit here from the Broncos coach.
Well, I'm assuming that's Connor. We don't have him listed at
I can tell it's
22.
him. I've seen enough of him now to I can spot their
if that was him the very first time, yes. I'm just saying. Do you know the guy?
I saw the roster at some point, Trey. I know that's Connor McDermott. I don't.
You saw 22?
I don't know him personally.
Somebody
I just know that's him. I mean, according to the roster. If it's not him, will the parent of that player please let us know?
Yeah. Okay, look at that big star right over there.
I think that's a plane.
I know it is. Just see if I could get one by you. This is the right in the approach to DFW.
There has been a lot of plane traffic.
Come out here, take a ride at Denton, turn around, go back. Oh, we're going to get hammered with that. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
So we got Colin Park at the plate. He had that double
Colin
down
Park and Recreation.
had a double down the right field line.
I had to figure out how to work that in
earlier.
Oh, he did that preliminary square. The Mustangs might be working a play here.
You know, something that the coaches at South Alabama taught is they would teach if the runner was running to steal a base, they'd have that instead of just a straight take for the hitter, they would square around a bunt and then try and bring that bat back
to
in the catcher's eyesight. Not to interfere, but you want to take the ball out of his eyesight.
His view.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you want that bat at eye level for the catcher, and it's just one thing that might make it a little tougher throw to second base for him. If you're not going to swing anyway, you know, you're regardless, you're giving yourself up to let the runner try and steal that base.
Nice point.
I don't know if that's what Colin was doing there. Yeah, he brought it back.
Well, he didn't.
But that really only makes sense if you're running at first. He took that for a strike.
I believe he was taking that time. I believe that was a fake bunt called.
He may be. Yeah, it was a 2-0
Because that was a
count.
curveball you could have easily bunted the first.
Yeah, it was a 2-0 count.
Yep.
Okay, he does try to bunt that and fouls it off. That was that high pitch. It's just tough to get down.
So they are pinching at second base, Jeff. If I go to my other camera angle here, you can see the second baseman's not even in it. He is really playing over, giving the right side to Colin.
Surprisingly,
it's a huge hole though. If he can just guide one over there, you can see him right there. Look in the shot. He's over a significant amount.
Surprised that third baseman's not up on the grass.
And he drilled that ball.
That's a base hit.
That's a base hit.
So good job of hitting right there with 2 strikes by Colin Park. That's his second hit of the night. He had 2 hits on Wednesday night.
Yeah, and that showed up nice on the home plate cam. Swings and drives it right up the middle.
Our base runner, Connor, right there had to make sure that ball was going to get through, so he was only able to advance 1 base.
What? You mean that it's going to be caught? You mean he couldn't advance to third?
He had to freeze.
You mean he couldn't advance to third?
Correct. Yeah, I mean, there was...
Like he had to go hard, thinking it could be a force.
You got a freeze on a line drive right there, and that's what he did. There was a couple of guys in the vicinity.
Right.
Okay, we are squaring here. Take that for a ball.
Yeah, because that guy was pinched, second baseman, so you got to make sure that ball gets down. I agree.
Yeah.
But it wasn't hit far enough. I don't think he would have been able to do much. It was stroked, though. I mean, Colin Park is on a tear. Remember on that game on Wednesday?
Yeah,
he hit a ball.
This is back-to-back 2-hit nights for him.
Well,
and 3 of those 4 hits were doubles.
I was talking about he hit a fly ball to left field that was launched.
Yeah.
It was caught.
No, that was one of his doubles. He burned the left fielder.
No, I'm talking about one that was caught. Yeah. No,
go back and watch the game.
All right.
He had a double down the right field line, then he burned the left fielder for another double. Okay, we tried.
A good bunt. That's a great bunt.
Wow, is he saying? Oh, he's saying it's foul. Okay.
How was that foul? Wow. Okay. He must have let it roll.
I'm not sure what. Yeah, it looked like he came and fielded in fair territory. Now, if you're the hitter and you bunt and the ball makes contact with you, as long as you're in the box, it's a foul ball. If you're
not if it's in fair territory.
Okay, well, if you're in the box, though, you would, and it makes contact, that's not fair territory.
The front of the box. See that front corner? See that front corner up there?
Okay.
That right there and that right there are in the fair territory.
Okay.
But
that's what I thought. That might have been why he called that a foul ball. I thought the ball might have actually caught Thomas.
Yeah, I may have switched off the view too fast. But they really got to move these runs. Nobody out.
Yeah, 2-2 count right here. Let's see if he's swinging. He is swinging. Oh, that's
he
well
hit it hard.
Okay. Oh, he missed it. He missed it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like he was going to make a nice diving catch, but just couldn't squeeze it. So tough. That'll be a hit. Tough ball to read again for those base runners. So we're only able to advance one base.
It's actually going to be a pretty nice play by that dude.
It looked like he was going to make a really nice play. So Mustangs have the bases loaded now with nobody out. And
got the sophomore at the plate.
Looks like the Broncos are going to play back in the middle and up on the corners.
He's not playing like a sophomore, is he, Jeff?
He's looked really good.
He's looked really sharp, both in the field and at the plate.
True. Yeah, his bat has been really a nice addition at the number 9 spot and has really looked good in the field.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, that's going to drive in a run right there. We're going to get another runner over to third on a sac fly that was pretty well hit. That left fielder had to go back and get on his horse to get that one.
Yeah, that was like bad camera work by me, but.
So Mustangs stretch that lead out to 3.
So basically the runner.
Wow, we just took a
base.
Took another base to second. Trey, that's the second time we've done that in this series.
Yep.
And that's important. You take away that force in the middle.
And what happens there is the shortstop is too far away from the back. Shortstop and second base are too far from the back, and the pitcher's got his head down. So they said, okay, we're gonna take advantage of it. Now, hopefully he went back to first before he did that. You know what I'm saying? That he tagged. Now it doesn't matter. I'm sure he did. I saw him go back to first. But, you know, if he did something like that without going back touching first.
Right, on the fly ball.
Yeah. So
the Mustangs roll back to the top of the lineup here with Luke. Boy, that's a funny-looking ball there that's going to go for a hit. That was one of those big high choppers that got over the third baseman, and the shortstop, although he got the ball, had no play. So that's going to be an infield hit to score another run. You know, guys with speed that played on turf, they used to teach them to try and just chop that ball into the turf. And if you got a guy that can fly, you can't get him. If you've never watched the Bo Jackson documentary, the 30 for 30, watch that, because his first hit was just a chopper to second base, and you know, just what looked like a routine out.
And he beat it by a step.
Yeah, and they interviewed some of the Royals on that team, Mark Gubassaw and George Brett, and you know, they said it sounded like a train just coming down the line. And George Brett's really funny. He's like, you know, I never missed a Bo Jackson plate appearance, because whether he struck out or hit one 450 feet, it was going to be a sight to see.
I like the one where he crawls up the wall to change direction.
That's
and then
that's in that documentary.
And then wasn't he was in right field and threw a guy out at third base that it never should have been. Was that no? There was a home plate shot.
Yeah,
from left.
He threw out Harold Reynolds. He threw the ball from the fence all the way in the air to home plate. Harold Reynolds still can't believe that he threw him out.
Yeah, Bo Jackson, arguably the best athlete of our era, because I wish he hadn't gotten hurt.
Yeah, I feel cheated that we didn't get to see more of him in baseball and football. Well, he did come back and play baseball after that, but he wasn't the same player with that artificial hip. But in terms of just physically gifted, and you know, for a guy to dominate like that in football and be able to do everything he could
made
do
the
on the baseball
All-Star team
field.
in baseball, didn't he? One time?
He probably did. You know, he football, at least at the professional level, was definitely his better sport. But he who knows, had he been able to avoid injury like that.
I'm going to fire off the graphic, Jeff. I'm going to do it for like 4 times here because we got 4 runs and I didn't do it. So there's 3.
That is
there's 4.
a good look. I like that.
Yeah, it's cool.
So we have a pitch and change here for the Broncos.
Here we go. Let's look at that. Look at this awesome scoreboard they have out here.
And actually, what when they put a hitter up, well, we won't see a Mustang hitter, but when the Broncos are at the plate, they have the face shot on the board like you put on the broadcast.
Yeah, it's very cool. Who we got up for the Mustangs? Is that Goldstein?
That is Zach, and Zach had a triple earlier tonight. First and third here.
I mean, just the generational luck of having the pitchers that the Mustangs have had. It's a big deal.
This is Drake on the mound. He was playing right field earlier for the Broncos. We've noticed in this series most of the Bronco pitchers, at least, and possibly all the Bronco pitchers, have also been position players. So that tells me their roster may not be quite as deep. They don't seem to have the pitcher-only guys, which a lot of guys are good enough to do both. We have, of course, a couple Mustangs that pitch and hit for us, but the Broncos seem to be doing that exclusively.
Tight shot of the guy on third.
Okay, Coach runs through a series of signs here. We do have this first and third spot where sometimes you'll send that runner from first and try and draw a throw to score the run. That's in the air.
Where's that going?
Catcher
Foul?
may have a play on it. Oh,
Almost.
Wow. Yeah. He had a play, but wasn't able to make it.
We got that pleasant engine running in the background. Guys, you just have to bear with us today. I guess I can mute it, the ambient for a time until it goes away.
So 2-2 count right here on Zach.
Yeah, we can pick up some crowd camera.
So that one misses high and tight. Go ahead and run right there, and they don't throw. So got runners now at second and third with a full count.
So, we had this debate the other night. There's a score would probably give that defensive indifference and not a stolen base since there is a 4-run lead.
Well, and I feel like if they don't throw, that is indifference.
Not if it's a 1-run lead or two, and the guy stealing on the pitch. I mean, no. No, you can get a stolen base. It's in the official scorer's judgment.
Okay.
You could check me on that. I'm okay to be told I'm wrong.
So that's going to load the bases right there, and got that rabbit coming our way again.
Yeah, he thinks you're going to feed him some food. You got food in your bag or something?
Plenty of good grass over there for him.
Well, it's greener over there on the other side of the road. Plus, he gets to be in the light and everything.
He's going to sneak up on Phillip over here.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty cool.
So we got Coach Webster talking to Jarrett right here, and got a chance to really blow this one open here with bases loaded and only 1 out. Mustangs already have 2 on the board in this inning.
Now that noise is not me. That's that's an airplane flying overhead. That bright star continues to.
Actually, that may be a tower, like I don't know, a cell tower or something.
It could be something.
It's not moving.
That's a good look right there.
Somebody's probably looking at it saying that's a UFO.
Oh, I think halfway down, is there red as well?
Yeah, there is a
Red
different. Yeah, I think that's a tower of some sort.
Yeah. Wow, that was a nice pitch, but he hung it. If
Yeah, that's that high
Jared was
strike.
looking that, that was the pitch that Peyton Tatum put over the wall at Richland last year. He came up looking for a breaker and got one and destroyed it.
Oh, good
Oh,
cut.
he jammed him.
Fouled it back. Yeah, it did look like it got him on the handle a bit.
Actually, well executed pitch. That's exactly where the catcher was lined up.
Yeah, that is good to see on that home plate cam. You can see where right here it looks like he's sliding out.
Boom! Oh, great pitch by that pitcher.
It was a good pitch. That breaking pitch on the outer half, and
Yep.
he hit a spot. You could see that catcher sliding out.
Phenomenal pitch.
So that's 2 outs, and
And that's what they say about pitching in the majors, is that if the pitcher executes his pitch every time, the batter's never. I mean, this is coming from pitcher John Burkett, right? John Burkett, and Berkey would say that. He said, all hits, all especially all home runs. Maybe not all hits, but he said all home runs are
mistakes.
Yeah, they are pitches where the guy was trying to execute something and he wasn't able to do it.
Yeah, well, and what they consider a perfect pitch, though, is like, there's about a 2-inch window. That's going to go foul down the left field line.
Right toward our camera guy. All right, time for Brady to crank one here. Yeah, that's all right. So he's got a lead in the count. Yeah, so of course that's a biased view. That's coming from a pitcher's perspective, but it makes sense. They have all the analytics. They have all the stats. They know where somebody's hot, and I don't know. I guess if Freddie Freeman's looking fastball inner half, and somebody's trying to challenge him. But my guess is they're not challenging him there.
So 3-1 count now here on Brady. Yeah, I feel like some hitters are mistake hitters, but a guy like Freddie Freeman, who's a 300 career hitter, they hit the pitcher's pitches sometimes too. They maybe don't hit it out of the ballpark,
right?
But they get hits off their pitch sometime.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely
And
right.
even I've heard all pitchers say, "Yeah, I made a good pitch. He just hit it."
Yeah, exactly.
And
so I guess it's two sides of that view, right?
Vladimir Guerrero, the senior, he used to hit pitches off the dirt, for hits. I mean, you can't tell me that the pitcher
meant to bounce it up there,
meant to put it there, or he wouldn't consider that a mistake pitch. Okay, we're going to force a run in with a walk.
Wow.
So, got a 5-0 lead right here, and there we go. Our new graphic.
You got to time it up. All right, this is Lale at the plate, and
Lolly had that rocket right at the shortstop in his last at bat.
He was robbed.
But he also has a single to left field tonight. But not to be surprised to see him pick up a second hit tonight.
He is just seeing the ball well. It's coming in like a beach ball, and he is not getting cheated on any of his swings.
Yeah, and when he gets his pitch, he's
destroying it.
He's really not missing it. Yeah, they're pitching him kind
being
of
careful with
cautiously.
him. Yeah, exactly. That's what I interpret here as well. I mean, and why not? The guy can hit it 380.
But the bases are loaded, so
I think
really
it's a double-edged sword.
nowhere to put
On
him.
2-0, man, I bet he's dead red, isn't he? Oh, that was. I don't know what the pitch was, but he knows he missed it.
It was a fastball. It was actually down a little bit,
Yeah.
but still, I like Lolly being aggressive right there and letting it fly.
Yeah, did you see his look on his face? He turned around. He was like,
Yeah. No, when you get the pitch you're looking for, not necessarily right where you want it, but you put a good swing on it. It is a little frustrating when you foul it back.
Oh, my gosh.
That's going to one-hop the wall, so yeah, he didn't miss that one. Okay, we're going to get 3 runs right there, Trey.
Oh, and Ollie's going to be at third. How about that?
Boy, that ball got out here in a hurry, and that actually looked like a breaking pitch, Trey, that he just hung back and pounded.
I don't know what it was, but he crunched it.
I was actually watching the monitor because I felt like I'd get a better shot
Yeah,
of the pitch.
you didn't, did you?
And I did, and I'm pretty sure that was a breaking pitch.
Wow.
So he keeps denting the outfield fences.
Yeah. Now.
And all of a sudden, the Mustangs are threatening double digits again. We're now up to 8.
Yeah. And we sit here and we talk about it and talk about it. They just keep pounding away. They keep pressure on the defense, and then on the flip side, they're daring you to get on base and do stuff.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of runners on base with base on balls and hits, and that just creates a lot of pressure. At some point, you're gonna get that hit to drive those runs in, and again, right, this is a 6-run inning, and that's what the Mustangs seems like have been doing lately. They'll have one really big inning and just put the game away.
Well, and they're not missing their chances tonight, right? I mean, they're exploiting it pretty well.
Well, that's now 9 hits, but on top of those 9 hits, they have 7 base on balls. So you put 16 base runners on base, and that's how you're going to put up 7-8 runs on the board. And we're only in the 6th inning. Not sure what the Broncos coach is going to. Maybe we're going to have another position change, Yeah, maybe he's going to warm another pitcher up, and he brought in a new third baseman, it looks like. So just another extra base hit for Lolly. His slugging percentage goes up, and another 2-hit ball game.
Did we just sit through a pitching change?
No. They what they did is actually took the third baseman out. I'm guessing he's warming up in the bullpen and brought in a new third baseman.
Wow.
So of the Mustangs' 9 hits tonight, 5 have been for extra bases. Oh, wow.
Mustang dugout getting a little animated, Jeff.
Yeah, they're making some noise and
having some fun.
Definitely outdoing the crowd.
Yeah.
But, I love to see the dugout into the game like that.
I'd like to see more people in the stands, but I guess everybody's home watching on Tradio.
Yeah, I feel like
I feel like he's not going to get a fastball here, because I feel like if he gets a fastball, he's going to ignite. Let's see.
3-1 count.
Runner on third. I mean, he's going to torch it. Yep.
He got a fastball. That's well hit again, but the center fielder goes to get it.
Wow.
That ball was,
that ball
hit
carried.
well. So the Mustangs pick up 6 right there and now have a comfortable 8-0 lead going to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio. Okay, the Mustangs have now spotted Ben 8 runs, and he has been very effective protecting every lead he's been given tonight. Ben's only allowed 1 hit tonight and has 5 strikeouts through 5 innings.
The Wolf in sheep's clothing, man. He's out there attacking the ball. How many batters has he faced?
He's faced 16 batters. So just 1 above the minimum.
1 above the minimum, yeah.
The Mustangs did.
He walked 1 guy.
They turned a nice double play earlier in the game.
Right.
And Gianni also threw out an attempted stolen baser. What?
Attempted a base stealer.
Base stealer.
Attempted steal of second base. You could say stoler. I'm okay with stoler. Is that also the stuff you put on your roof? No. Stoler panels. Got one of our big listeners, Adam, out there talking about how that ball was crunched by Lolly.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah.
The outfielder was playing deep, and he still couldn't get to it.
He's got 2 hits today, and then 2 seeds that were line drives that were caught. Oh, there we go.
Okay, right at Lolly. He's going to come up and make a nice throw to get the first out.
Look at these guys, man. They're something else.
Yeah, Lolly's got 2 hits tonight, and was also hit a ball really hard at the shortstop that he didn't get a hit on.
Did they say? Okay. Oh, Jeff, I got to get the fish on there, don't I? We'll check out. Joe's got some fish from his last trip to the lake down there, so don't go anywhere in between innings here. Between the 6th and 7th, we're going to drop the fish onto the media.
Yeah, that was actually a fishing trip today he made.
Does he go to class on Fridays?
Apparently not. He was fishing this afternoon, so he could have had a morning class. And,
Yeah,
and
okay. I'll
went
buy
this
it.
afternoon.
Let's just say I know 2 people that played on the team last year that were on a bus to New Orleans for formal, and at 8 a.m. today. So I guess Friday gets in danger.
I never seem to have Friday classes. If you're
have.
smart about it, you don't do Friday classes because Thursday night was always a big party night.
I was a big. I took care of that. No problem. I always had like Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes were my favorites. I didn't like the. Oh,
well, that's
gosh,
well hit
that ball
down the line.
crunched. Wow.
Good job by Brady getting to that ball and holding to a single.
Yep. Wow,
But,
he crunched that right down the line.
Yeah, that was a left-hander that did a good job turning on that ball.
But I had a class one year at 1 o'clock. And, there were a bunch of us that watched Days of Our Lives, and we would get in the TV room and just yell and,
Yell about Days of Our Lives.
Yes.
Trey,
And they had a 12:53 commercial, and you had to make your mind up if you were going to go to that 1 o'clock class. You had to do it at the 12:53 commercial, at least from where my classes were.
Boy, that's hit well too. That's another hit.
Yep.
So the Broncos come out swinging here in the 6th inning and pick up a couple of hits.
So two guys on. Does Coach have anybody in the pen? Not really. Not with an 8-0 lead. But to finish the story, you had to make up your mind at 12:53. But the thing about it, if you could hold off, you had to decide because you could catch up an entire week when it came back from that commercial. You could catch up the entire week just on Friday at 12:55 when it came back, the last 5 minutes. And it's very difficult to leave to go to class. And plus it was dynamics, and it was just very, very difficult. So that class was in jeopardy all the time. Then I got smarter and decided that any class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday that extended after lunch, I need to find another slot on the schedule.
Can't miss Days of Our Lives.
Well, everybody's got something, right? It wasn't just me. There were a lot of guys. It was back when they had Stefano and the Pagoda and all. Pagoda! They had all kinds of things on that show. Patch and Kayla. It's a big deal. Is that right? Patch and Kayla? Yeah, I think so.
That was not on my TV regimen at the time.
Ooh, that almost took out our camera.
Yeah, it moved the net for sure.
Yeah. No, then they had some good bylines on General Hospital. But listen, there's nothing better than eating wings that the cook at the house had made. And wings and fries and various assorted.
That may be another hit. So
they are pounding it.
Okay, they're not going to score the run there. They're just going to advance one base, but load the bases here with only one out.
I think they actually have scouted the arms out there too. There's not really a hole in the arms. There's you got a strong arm at every position out there.
Yeah, we know Zach has a good arm. We've seen it on the mound, and when you're down 8 runs, though, you can't be chancing an out on the bases.
How about that throw the other night with Jack Pettigrew?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I've been watching him take infield all season, and I've seen him show off his arm.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it going on for sure.
It's a swing and strike right there. Good time to turn a double play.
It would be. I'd like to preserve the shutout, but we want the victory more than anything.
Yeah, this is the catcher, Oliver, at the plate, and should be a good candidate for a double play. Well,
Oh,
that's
my gosh.
another hit.
I'm telling you, these guys are sneaky good.
So they're not
Come
going
up.
away.
No, they're not.
Good thing we put up 6 in the last inning. We may need a few of them.
I tell you. Still only 1 out, Jeff.
Yeah, they've just strung together some line drives. These haven't been really anything cheap. They've just hit some line drives, and Coach Webster's going to come out and talk to Ben.
Yep.
I believe our bullpen is behind the dugout over there, so I can't tell if there's activity or not.
I don't see anybody.
I see some guys maybe moving in that direction.
Right. This may be another good spot for Gerard.
Yeah, we got a couple guys headed that way.
You got Gerard, you got Schwartz, you got. Well, let's roll to some music that we control. We're gonna. Wow, that was okay.
Just can't get enough.
Well, we're about to get back in action. Yeah, Coach Webster's already back in the dugout.
All right, keep our music playing. We'll keep our music playing underneath. All right. All right, let's go back to Andy. There we go.
Yeah, we didn't see Lolly pitch on Wednesday night,
All right.
so he
I
may
guess
be
we still got him as a candidate, right?
Yep.
And Jared Boswell did pretty well in the tournament.
There's a tiny rabbit over here now, Trey. It's
baby rabbit?
about the size of a baseball.
Okay, that may be where the other 2 rabbits were headed. Ooh,
They
they're
couldn't
hit by pitch.
Couldn't have produced one that quick. You see it right over there?
Yeah, right. Wow.
So we got an 8-2 ball game now, and
I think he likes your voice. No, there could be a den. Is that what you call it? Rabbit den?
it makes sense to me.
Yeah. Oh, where'd he go?
Rabbit hole.
He's rabbit hole. He's gone.
He ran over to the wall. So, yeah, we may see a change here. Lolly looks like he's maybe going to go to the mound. I'm guessing he's going to the dugout to
He
get
summoned his other glove.
chain gloves.
Yep.
So, still a good outing by Ben.
Absolutely.
The Broncos just were able to barrel up some balls this inning. But just to recap what Ben did, he goes 5 1/3 innings, so gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, and has 5 strikeouts on the night. He threw 85 pitches.
Yeoman's work, really good job, and he's earning his keep on that rotation. It's a quality start, right?
Yes.
Of course, the guys on the bases are his.
Yeah, they going to need some help from the bullpen to keep those runs off the scoreboard. But we're going to see Colin Park slide over to third base, and Will Newton comes in at second.
Will's another guy. He's got a defined role, and he feels it. He does his job well.
Well, he had a big hit in that Hebron game.
Absolutely, one of the guys that helped turn that thing around
late in the game when we were down
Absolutely.
5 runs.
Absolutely.
Or that was one of the runs that scored in that inning.
Yeah. All right, we're going to put some other music on. We'll be right back. This is Mustang Baseball Live. Stay with us.
Shine on, standing strong. Shine on, where we belong. Baby, shine on, we're standing strong. Shine on, where
Okay, we're going to get things back underway here, and we do have Lolly on the mound for the Mustangs. And
the bases are jacked for Denton. They got Broncos at every bag.
we saw Lolly pitch in the Colleyville series, and I don't think we've seen him pitch since then.
Yeah, I don't either. Temperatures dropped a little bit, Jeff. I'm in shorts, and that was a bad call.
Yeah, I'm glad I brought a pullover.
Nice blue pullover too. We're out here sporting the color that we have on our graphics package for the Mustangs. It was like fantastic.
Yeah, this is my Mustang pullover. I haven't been.
Well, we call it
I haven't gotten a Tradio. Haven't gotten a Tradio.
You got a Tradio jacket? Okay. I'm gonna have to do something about that. And a Tradio hat. If I get you a hat, will you wear it on the golf course? Oh, a little hesitation there.
I'll wear it I'll wear it out here.
I'll get you something sharp though, like a black hat with a, or on the side maybe. I don't know. We'll check it out. We'll figure out something good.
Okay, that's going to run the count to 3-1, and
he's not locating the zone right now for sure, right?
This is a spot where, unfortunately, because he was in the game out in the field, he only got those 7 warm-up pitches you get? 8, okay. Whereas if he had come in from the bench, he would have had some more pitches over in the bullpen.
Yeah.
Oh, Trey, there's this spot where the batter thought it was a ball, throws the bat, and the umpire calls it a strike.
He may as well sit down. It's all over. It's not.
Honestly, I thought that was a strike. But
I thought it was a strike as well. I think he was just trying to buy a call. Okay.
Not going to get two. That was a tough play to double up.
Yeah.
Anytime that first baseman has to field the ball, and it wasn't hit tremendously hard, and Lolly had to get over to. Lolly was there in plenty of time, but that ball was just not hit hard enough to turn a double play.
Now I think they scored a run on that one.
They did, yeah, and they put the run on the Mustang side of the.
There they go. They're making the adjustment now.
Should be 8-3.
Right there we go. Well, first and third now with 2 outs is a lot different than the bases loaded with 1 out. We'll take that out. Right?
Yeah. This is with a big lead. You just need outs right now. I believe this is the center fielder Armour at the plate.
Yeah. And he was the pitcher on Wednesday when we played down at the Corral, right? He was the starting pitcher.
He did, start that game.
He's done, I think he's put the ball in play here, hasn't he? Wow, Lolly. Boy, that was a hard throwing fastball. He wanted that one. I think it was a little down. That was a good pitch. Well executed. Runners on first and third for the Broncos. Lolly Esquivel filling in for Ben Chin. Ben got in a little trouble with the bases loaded.
Oh, good breaking pitch right there.
Wow.
Get that second strike.
And Ben was in control the whole time. It just had these guys came up this inning and they got the barrel on a few of the pitches, right? Oof.
Yeah, you could see Gianni slid out outside right there.
So he hit the mitt, but it was off the plate.
Right.
So in and out, you got a pretty good. good view.
I feel like for watching the pitch, this is much better view. Oh, he froze him on us. Uncle Charlie is what they used to call that curveball.
Let's call that whatever you want, but let's make sure we say masterful. Unbelievable. Put another K on the K meter, and we don't even have the K meter up.
So
all right.
Good job by Lolly to come in there and minimize the damage, and the Mustangs now sit on an 8-3 lead going to the top of the 7th. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
It's been years since I hit this red clay, this run downtown home of my glory days. Coming back here makes me wonder why I ever left this place. Cause everything's the same until I see your face. There's a blue outlaw with a Letterman jacket, Springsteen tats, with the words of 10th Avenue bonfire late night tailgate tap we once stayed. See a friend of a friend, some tequila and red wine, ring in the mud where I asked her to be mine. Her walking away, leaving high heel tracks in the dirt. Yeah, the past is the past, she was gone so fast, but tonight it's all coming back. Seems like the only thing that changes round here are the words on the marquee, blinking no vacancy. So when I drove down Main Street, every late night memory rolled right over me. Like when I first saw her face, and my whole world changed. With a blue outlaw with a Letterman jacket, a Springsteen tats, with the words of 10th Avenue bonfire late night tailgates after we once stayed.
Okay, we're going to have Colin Park leading off the 7th inning for the Mustangs, and Colin has 2 hits tonight. He's 2 for 2. He also has a base on balls. Mustangs have 7 base on balls tonight and only 2 strikeouts, so they've done a good job putting a lot of balls in play tonight, and of course have 9 hits in addition to those walks.
Oh, wait. Are we unmuted? Yeah, I forgot to put the fish up. Dadgummit. Made a commitment and didn't follow through.
I think we have another pitching change. We do have another pitching change for the Broncos. This is now Groves on the mound, and he's that third baseman.
Pinch hitter right here, too. Duong.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I said Colin Park. You're right. Got the first strike right there to make it 3-1. I guess that's a sliding glove he puts in his back pocket there. Joe said that first one was about 6 pounds. That other one, that was probably like 3 right there.
Well, this one? Which one?
I think it was the first one that's like 6.
That one?
No, I think the other one. Okay,
Yeah.
well, maybe it was the one you were
It
on.
was the one I was on because that's the one I'm going to show the crowd.
Okay, we have another pinch hitter for the Mustangs. That's Jack Pettigrew at the plate. And
So how
Derek,
did Tuong get on?
he just stole a base. He walked and just stole a base.
Wow. Okay. I've got to do a better job of being up on everything.
So, yeah, Jack is hitting for Thomas Powers, and Derek hit for Colin Park. So at least I was in the right spot of the order. And he's going to try and move up on that ball. Okay, they're going to get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ball didn't get away from that catcher far enough.
Yeah.
So I notice we're going to have another pinch hitter behind Jack. Max Dahlke is going to pinch hit for Connor Ray.
Nobody on base anymore. How many outs we got? 1?
1 out.
Okay.
Jackson a 2-0 count
Tough
right
to
here.
make the first out at third. Jeff in it.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of that.
Yeah, that's one that Coach will talk to him about, I think.
Yeah,
Of course, you want everybody to be aggressive too, though.
But you're right. That the base runner made the decision to go there. It's not the one that the coach can tell you to run on, because if you wait to hear from the coach, you'll never get there.
That's exactly right.
You have to do it on your.
Exactly right. You got to be aware of the situation and what how things can work on that.
Okay, got another base on balls.
But at the same time, we've talked about the fact that the Mustangs are, trying to amp it up, be a little more aggressive on the bases. So it'd be one of those things that
You want to put Max up on the screen?
let's see if we can get something for him. Yeah, right here. Boom. Give him some love.
We mentioned this. He pitched that 7th inning in that Hebron game, and that was the first scoreless inning we held him in since the 2nd inning. That was big. He held him at 12 in the top of the 7th, and we came and got one in the bottom of the 7th to win that one 13-12.
I'm sure that went into Coach Webster's briefcase. That black briefcase he carries around. I'm sure he did something. Oh, by the way, today's Coach Washburn's birthday. Happy birthday, Coach Washburn. Yeah. So every day that's Mustang baseball is Coach Washburn's birthday. The backdrop on that, guys, is that made a trip last year to Laredo. Was it Laredo or was it El Paso? I don't know.
They flew, but I think it was El Paso for some reason.
Yeah, El Paso. Yeah, we were exactly. So we got a runner on first. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jack over at first.
And on the last day when we're leaving, we go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and the whole team had told the staff at BWW that it was Coach Washburn's birthday. So they come out, they bang stuff, and they sing happy birthday to him. They bring him a ice cream with a with a candle on it. He's looking around like, what? And that was the greatest. Seeing his face, nothing
Got
you can
him
do.
looking on a breaking pitch.
Nothing you can do. That was a great.
Is there more to that story? I thought they did it on the plane too. Like they had the
they did.
The
flight
captain
attendant, the flight attendant, yes.
announce happy birthday.
Yeah, the flight attendant. That's exactly right. I'm sorry. That was another piece of it. Flight attendant on the plane coming home. She came over the air, or the captain. I can't remember which one. But they made an announcement. and that it was his birthday. And, you know, he's looking around like, what? Here's Luke again. The Force having a great freshman year with the Mustangs up here on varsity.
Okay.
That's a real close pitch, well executed, and very tough.
Yeah, 2-0 count right here. Yeah, I feel like maybe the pitcher didn't like the call there. He steps behind the mound and collects himself.
Oh, you know that little thing he did right there with his hands? That's not something he's been doing every time. Did you see how he kicked his hands out?
On the pickoff move?
Yeah. Oh,
wow, right at the second baseman. That was
the best shot.
another
right
hard hit ball that they happened to be in the right spot. But Mustangs have a 5-run lead here going to the bottom of the 7th inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
Yep, and we're also, here's what we're going to do. We're going to show you Joe's fish, and then when we come back for the bottom of the 7th, you can tell us a little bit about it. Let's go to our music, and Jeff's already given you the byline. We'll be right back. You got to tell us about the fish, Jeff. I mean, I just can't. People just don't want me to put it up on the screen and not get an explanation.
Well, Joe.
Oh gosh, that guy drilled it down the right field. Oh, they called it foul.
Yeah, foul. So is the fish up on the screen?
Well, you want me to put it up real quick?
Okay. Well,
okay.
How
about there?
Okay. Yeah. Just give everyone a look. Joe. Yeah, was back at Lake Fayette today, and caught. I got pictures of 2 nice ones. That one on the screen there was about 6 pounds. He said. The other one he caught looked like it was about 3 pounds. So, not quite the haul he made last Friday.
Great pitch. Who's on the hill for us?
Lolly.
Still Lolly?
Yeah, Lolly's back out there and did a good job.
So Joe is definitely scouting that lake. He wants a tournament. He's found a hole. So, my Lord, what a pitch.
He told me he was going to fish again this weekend, and I asked the stupid question, are you going back to Lake Fayette? And, of course, he was, because why would you not go back there after he had that big 20 pounds
worth of fish. Yeah. So these are just but they're going back in the water. Right?
Oh, everything's catch and release. He doesn't keep anything. If he, when he took a picture of those 4, he's got a live well that keeps the bass. Well, now we got a kid chasing the bunny.
Wow, another great pitch by Lale. Lale, yes.
Gets a strikeout right there. Joe loves fishing, and especially when you're catching big bass like that.
Now, didn't he used to fish quite a bit with Landon Armato?
He's fished with Landon before, but also Trey Leathers. That ball is up in the air. Let's see. Gianni looks like it's going to stay in play for him. Nice play right there.
Makes the play. Wow.
Yeah, so Mustangs get the second out and 1 out from closing this one out. But, yeah, he just did a lot of fishing with Trey Leathers, Connor Maxwell. He really got into it when he was a teenager and was on the bass fishing team all of his high school years. That was a lot of fun. I got to I got to be the boat captain, but all I did was just.
Now, what does boat captain mean?
Boat captain means I had to drive the boat, but I didn't pick where we fished. Joe made all those decisions. Okay, that's
another
foul
rip.
ball. But, yeah, it's pretty cool to be out there and watch them. Wow, someone's hustling down that line to get that ball.
Oh, yeah, they're running pretty quickly, aren't
Well,
they?
they've got down there. Okay.
Is that it?
That's going to, yeah, end the game.
So line drive to Jarrett, we're done?
Yep, we're done, Trey. So 8-3.
Watch this. Wait, we got an addition to the graphic stack.
Oh, final. We got an 8-3 final from Denton up here, and the Mustangs just get it done again today. Good start by Ben. Lolly comes in to close it out, and the hitters put up another good showing with 9 hits and
A hit parade.
five extra base hits.
Now, I got to hustle and get my gear there, so this has been a production of Tradio Streaming Sports, and we'll see you next week on with more Mustang Baseball Live. We'll announce it on social media. Be sure to like and follow the channel, and also you can get more info on our Twitter and Facebook and Instagram handles. Thanks for joining us. Mustangs do the deal. 17-2 is their new record after tonight. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.